Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. So today, ask the question, who's your best friend? That's right. Who can you trust? Who do you know really well? Well, it's not maybe who you think. It's your heart. That's right, it's you. It's your heart center. It's not your ego. It's your heart. Because no one knows you better than your heart knows you. No one knows your deepest secrets, your deepest desires more than your heart. No one knows everything that ever happened to you more than your heart. And the key thing is, how often do you have a conversation with your heart? Do you ever sit down and have a conversation? Say, hey, heart, what's in my highest interest today? What would I like to experience today? Who would I like to be today? I mean, your heart knows. Your heart will guide you. What I've understand is that when I have a conversation with my heart and I listen, it's a smooth flow. It's easy. I feel good. If it's not in alignment with my heart, my emotions go on the negative side. I feel anxious, depressed. I feel worried. I have anger. I have all these other negative emotions instead of what we call positive emotions. When I say negative, I mean contracting. When I say positive, I mean expanding. I believe that's the key. We're here to expand. And our best friend, our heart, knows what our next step is. Where do we want to go? And this is what I find with most people. Most people have no clue where they're going. They do not take the time to sit down and reflect within themselves to understand where their heart wants to go. My God. And it's so easy. It's not easy because it's taken me years and years of meditating to become a little bit still, to become able to listen. But I'm going to tell you the secret. The secret is you got to do it every day. Johanna, our heart is our intuition, but it's not just infinite wisdom, it's the inner knowing of the soul's desire, your individual soul's desire of how it wants to experience life. When I think of intuition is that pathway to all information, to infinite wisdom. And it's always there for us. The heart, sort of like a filter on our intuition, and it brings in the information that's aligned with what our heart, what we truly desire for an expression of a greater sense of love or of life. I don't know if that works for you, but that's what it feels like for me. I get hits all the time from my intuitive nature, but then I ask the question, is this what my heart wants? Is this about more expansion in life? So I don't know if that works for you, but I love that you're asking the question. Because here's the key thing. If we don't ask questions, we're not going anywhere. And then we go right back to where I started today. You got to ask your heart the question. What does it want today? Here's a key thing. The heart is already whole and perfect. It doesn't need another person to be whole. It doesn't need a Lamborghini to be whole. Those are ego. Those are the illusion that we're not good enough as we are, that we're not complete. That's why I'm not talking to you to talk to your partner, your husband, your wife, your parents, your best friend outside of your heart, the person who may be your best friend. They don't have a clue what you are. They don't have a clue of what you want to do. They have no clue what your heart desires. They especially don't have a clue about what your heart desires if you've not even asked your heart the question about what it desires in you. And so this is why you hear all the great teachers, philosophers, mystics, spiritual people talk about a heart-centered life. And it's about getting in touch with your heart, with your highest self. Your highest self, that individualization that we call the soul, whose purpose is to grow and expand and become more aware of itself, because it is infinite. You are infinite, and you have the ability to experience anything and everything you desire. Life is all about experience. Wouldn't it be great if everything you experience from a state of love? Yeah, that's powerful. That's really powerful. So let me say good morning to everybody out there that's listening today. Thank you for being with me. Know that I am starting a class on Monday night at 6:30, The 5 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. If you're interested, go to agapespiritualcenter.com and you can sign up for that class. Also, today is Healing Saturday, 10 a.m. my time, 2 hours from now. I do an online healing. We have 3 Healies. If you're not a Healie, you want to be a healer because you receive just as much as being a Healie. Because we're giving and receiving love. We're opening up through a cleansing of our energy through meditation. It's a wonderful experience. I'd love for you to join me and have the experience for yourself. Ask your heart. Does it want to experience more love? Would it like to try something new? And here's what I know. I'm always looking for more, for new. Why? Because it's natural. It's only natural that there's more. If I'm infinite and the divine is infinite and life is infinite, you are not even the head of a pin in the perspective of the universe. The planet Earth is not even the head of a pin in the cosmos. That's how much more there is to experience. Unbelievable amounts to experience. And our heart knows where we can go next. And realize no one else is going to have the same desires and goals as you, because everyone else is unique and everyone else is different. They've all had different experiences. Even my wife, 51 years we've been together now. We're doing different things. We share, we laugh together, we play together, we support together, we communicate with each other. However, her journey, while I'm on it, is her journey. My journey, while she's on it, is my journey. And even when we're doing the same things, we're having a completely different experience. And that's okay. That's understanding love. That's giving love to another, freeing them to have their unique experience. That's my simple message for today. It's a simple one. It's not an easy one. But if you could take some time today and talk to your heart, ask it a question, then sit back in silence and listen. The answer will come either then or later, but you've got to be aware and listen. Always ask the question when you get an answer. Is this for an expansion of love? If it is, it's your heart. Love watching babies enjoy. They make me happy. Kids are still connected. They're still tapped in. They know what joy is. Deborah, be the baby today. Love you. Have a great day, everyone. Until tomorrow, or in our healing session, or in class. Much love. Aloha.